Hey guys, my name is Freak, and thank you for watching this video in advance, because I think I'm going to be presenting something that isn't seen very often, at least isn't seen a lot so far on YouTube. There's been a lot of stuff using the Crawmerax DLC, the final DLC for Borderlands 2, but I don't see a lot of videos that show Krieg. At least not a lot of videos that show him, doing various things, and I kind of pride myself on this my channel doing a lot of stuff with Krieg. So I would like to, in that case, show you the DLC. Unfortunately, I did it already on True Vault Hunter mode, so this will be on normal mode. So everything will be a lot easier, and if you actually want to see me have a challenge, unfortunately you're not going to see that. This is purely just for the story mode. This is my current design for Krieg, but in case you, for some reason, don't believe me that I've already done it, I'll show you that I have both the skin and the head being your reward for finishing the story mission. I do plan on doing both missions of the DLC in this mode. It's just this is going to be on the normal difficulty rather than True Vault Hunter mode, mainly because I messed up and forgot to film it when doing it on the normal, rather than doing it when I wasn't on the normal mode. So I'm sorry for that, but it'll be really cool because Krieg is supposed to be a badass anyway, so it'll be cool watching him blow everything up with, like the snap of his finger. I actually kind of like the DLC for Son of Crawmerax. The story, I think, fits in really well, and I think it's a good wrap-up of all the schnizbiz that happens with Borderlands 2. I don't want to ruin it for you, just because it's kind of cool. But yeah, as you can see, I'm almost level 57, so obviously, since everything caps out at 35 here, this will be ridiculously easy. Let's see here. In fact, I'm thinking I'll just go about it using, like, only melee. Yeah, I'm just gonna do this mission purely. I'm gonna do this mission purely using melee. Oh, yeah. Sorry, wanted to. You can probably find it in other places, but the official head for this is Am I Pretty Now, which has a kind of a Crawmerax-ish looking head, and I've been working on my tan, I guess, is the official skin. It kind of gives him this, I want to say it's a hairy chest. It kind of looks like a hairy chest. I'm not sure. One thing I don't like about this skin is that in every skin other than that, as you can see, everything from the neck up isn't tan. So unless you have a head like my ears are ringing, or my head is now a pumpkin, or I'm melting, it looks kind of weird. And even then, if you see little bits of the neck, it still looks kind of weird. I prefer to use my ears are ringing. I like the look of it. And I like to use either warm and toasty, or what's the other one I like to use? Cross the line. I like the police tape and the radioactive sign, and I like the color scheme of like the blackish brown and the yellow. So without further ado, let's get to the Womb-Bomb Islands. The Womb-Bomb Islands are up here, unfortunately, behind Krieg's mask, right next to Wormwater, in the most far northeast point on the map. I think it's kind of odd they put it way up there, based on the tropical setting. You think it'd be in, I don't know, probably somewhere south, or maybe near. I don't know. It's kind of weird where they placed it. But right away, we find ourselves in some kind of souvenir shop on a little platform, which we hop down from. We just double check to make sure we don't have anything excessive in here. Oh, that's right, I have my other Unkept Herald in here for some reason. Okay.
Salutations once again. Welcome to Womb-Bomb Island, Pandora's #1 vacation resort. After Lilith and the others arrive, our Fertility Day Festival can begin. Come find me, will you?
Hey, killer. Go ahead and get the fertility fest started without us. Brick's still packing, and Mordecai's trying to shove his bird back into its cage.
Talon! Get in the cage, I'll feed you skaghead, eh? Where's my tuxedo t-shirt? It's a t-shirt, but it looks like a tuxedo. Or where's the slow dancer?
Vault Hunter, I'll get back to you.
Before I move on, I think it's kind of weird that they mentioned this fertility festival. I do have a little theory on it, which I'll show you when we get to that position in the map. Which, as you can see, I've already done this because the entire map is revealed. But I think it's really weird that they mentioned this fertility festival, and like in the beginning, but we don't hear anything else about it. This area has some pirate characters, and it also has a few others that we'll see later. But as you can probably see, we have some Varkids. That's actually part of that's actually a different thing entirely, which you can probably find if you look up treasure Varkids. I might do it later on different game mode. Let me see here. Actually, I have enough iridium. I might do it. I might do a separate video of getting treasure. Why am I going this way? As you can see, there be pirate ships off on the coast. But that's not where we're going right now. Right now, we're headed here. Apparently, similar to the Pier Fest in Oasis, there was some kind of thing called a bug jam here. Hi. Oh, oops, I used a magic missile by accident. Oh well, kill him. How did you do that much damage to me? Oh, there's two of these guys. I can melee everything and kill them. If I can hit them, that is. Unless I get really overwhelmed, I shouldn't need to use Release the Beast at all here. But I'm mostly doing this so you guys can see the story with Krieg being, you know, at a significantly overpowered level. Sup, Hammy?
Well met! I've distilled some homemade liqueur. We shall party until the break of dawn, as they say. Let me get the door for you.
Oh, Hammerlock, you're just constantly getting the door for me. How nice. As you notice with all these Varkid things, it's probably the bug jam is probably some kind of strange Varkid festival of some kind. I don't get it either, but and as you can tell from the masks, we also have the
I initially came to the Donica
big game
to find
hunt
some rare beasts
savages.
using market trekking. Say, did you know that this island is set to house a former enemy of Brick Mordecai and Lilith? It's enough. Oh dear!
Why didn't you finish your sentence, man?
Guys? Something just took Hammerlock.
So, I can stop packing then.
Mordecai, any ideas?
Maybe. Look around. Did Hammerlock leave anything behind? Anything with his scent on it?
Now, I wanted to address then my thoughts on this, like, fertility festival. We see this kind of a tent kind of structure with a large barrel, and there's another one of those, another one over here with a, what is this? Just kind of some like stuff. Probably looks like a broken barrel, and I would assume that the fertility festival is some kind of since it's being linked to the summer vacation, Easter kind of thing. I would assume they're referencing either Easter itself being representative of spring, or possibly the like spring break, everyone go out and have sex kind of thing. Yeah. So we are tasked to find Hammerlock's whiskey, and there we go. Hammerlock's whiskey, for when you need a drink as stiff as my upper lip.
Mustache Man's feel-good juice!
Perfect. Alright, you gotta get that booze to a Varkid egg. First, find an injector.
Varkid pod injector, a syringe used to inject Varkid pods. These sound familiar.
Now inject Hammerlock's booze into a Varkid pod. It'll track the scent for you.
Using a Varkid to track smells? You sure that'll work?
No question. Blood did it, and I'm teaching Talon now. In a couple weeks, he'll be able to track you and Lil anywhere.
Wait, you're teaching Talon to track us?
Yeah. Borrow some of your old shirts you don't use anymore, tear them up, give them to Talon so he can track the scent. Like Drake's weird tuxedo t-shirt thing.
That was my dressy clothes!
Alright, now inject some of Hammerlock's booze into the egg. When it hatches, it'll lead you right to Hammerlock.
Hey guys. I'm just gonna let these guys poke me. 'Cause I want them to do stuff. Here we go.
Damn! Just born and already blitzed out of its mind.
That Varkid's living the dream.
Make sure to follow it. See where it leads you.
Oh, I haven't seen Talon since his feathers grew in. Oh my god, he is so cute!
He's not cute, he's a badass. But yeah, be gentle. I think he likes you.
Aw, are you sure? Because he is biting pretty hard. Ow, 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 ow! Ooh, he's drawing blood.
Oh crap, I'll get him off.
No, he's too cute. Ow. I love him.
Damn, girl, you weird as hell.
It appears I'm being dragged through a series of tunnels by some monstrously large beast. A rescue would be appreciated, but sadly isn't mandatory. Circle of life, all that.
You make me vomit!
I don't know why I'm going around killing these Varkids, I just want to. I get 1 experience for killing them, so, you know, it's kind of worth it.
I think you injected him with too much Hammerlock juice. Probably why he went crazy. Might want to go a little easier on the dosage next time. You gotta find another Varkid and inject him with some more of Hammerlock's scent.
Now, these tropical Varkids, when they become adults, actually do get certain elements. Those blue ones get electric, the green ones get corrosive, and the red ones become fire.
Just follow that thing and it ought to lead you to Hammerlock.
Take me to the ham! Yeah,
If you're really into, there we go, see, Varkid Melter.
it's perfect!
That was one of the green ones. So if you're really into, like, elemental stuff, you might want to, if you want to practice elemental resistances and stuff, you might want to try out your luck with some of those. Regardless of what color Varkid you snatch, the ones you get always become purple. They always become the brown color. Oh, the purple ones apparently just become normal adult Varkids, I think. Maybe it's the red ones become normal and the purple ones become fire. I'm not 100% sure right now. I don't have that attention for detail, unfortunately. You know. When it comes to my crazy theories, though, that's the attention I have. If I can do this entire DLC without having to use release the beast, that'd be awesome. Human. Oh, and as as we saw, the hatchling we see at the beginning of hold on, here, I'll just so you guys can see what that Varkid's doing.
Looks like it
Bioshock
crawled into that
reference.
tunnel thing. See if you can find a way to follow him.
That's definitely a transit tunnel, but it's powered down. Maybe check out the water wheel they got. If you get that running, it'll turn on the power.
In the credits of Borderlands 2, we see.
Hey guys, where's Mordecai's rack ale? I can't find.
I threw him out.
What? You quit drinking.
Yeah, can't raise talent while I'm half in the bag, you know?
Aw, that is so cute. You put the needed little Talon before your ow. He's biting me again. Ow, 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 ow.
Talent, bad.
Talon is probably obviously the chick of the Bloodwing chick we saw in the credits. I think it's kind of cool that they made a reference to that, especially because I know a lot of people were basically getting ready to riot against 2K for killing off Bloodwing.
What you want, buttheads? Eat a beer bottle. If you want access to Crazy Earl's crazy water wheel, you better wet my beak and deal with some pirates that have been saying mean crap to me. That one insulted my mustache. Nobody insults Crazy Earl's crazy mustache. Ugh.
Them pirates started talking smack after I tried to cuddle with one. But whatever, Crazy Earl's all about cuddling.
I like cuddling. Sup, butt munches? Oh, who's driving your ship? He used way too much ammo. Where did you come from? There's really no point in killing all these things. I just kind of, because I don't get any experience for it. I'm mostly doing it just because I can.
Alright, that's enough. Get your old sticky ass back here and I'll let you into the crazy water wheel.
In fact, I didn't even need to. I didn't even need to kill those crab lords. I just needed to kill the pirates.
The water wheel's open. Now get out of here and don't never come back.
Thanks, Earl. And voila, power is on. Power should be on.
Cool. Sounds like that powered up the transit
There
tunnel.
we go, power's on.
Just head through there and you should be able to reach your booze-sniffing Varkid on the other island.
I miss you.
Bye, Earl.
I just realized, you ever watch those animated Echo series about dudes with swords? They always eventually do an episode where they just go to the beach and hang out. This is like our beach party episode, isn't that cool?
No, it is not.
Ironically, I always considered the various beach episodes in the animes to be like when they ran out of ideas. So I just think it's kind of funny that their final, the final DLC for Borderlands 2.
Ooh, pretty. I mean, you know.
Quick update. I'm being tied up by the psycho villagers of the Isles. You won't believe it, but I'm to be sacrificed to the son of Crawmerax.
What? I have no son.
Oh, right, you never met Crawmerax. He was a big-ass crab worm we fought up to ganking General Knox.
Man, we killed him so many times. The memories.
The fish just did like a backflip. Oh, what? Okay. Teleporting Varkids. Okay. Well, okay, I'll just walk around, I guess. Oh, hello.
Oh, yes.
Luckily, this is the last of the pirates we'll see for a little while.
Blood in the water!
If you don't like pirates, then don't worry about them. Ooh, wait, iridium. Ooh, 4 iridium. Thank you. I love you. Wait, can you actually see his face? Huh. Thank you. Sweet prince.
If you wouldn't mind hurrying, Vault Hunter, I believe these savages are attempting to summon the son of Crawmerax as I speak.
Hey man, don't call me a savage!
Oh, you speak English? I thought...
I graduated from Eden 4 Megaversity with honors! Check your privilege, dick!
Ironically enough, we end up in the Pavilion of Privilege. Yo, man. Oh, he just like pushes
Looks
it.
like your dosage might have still been too high. I don't know. Honestly, just making this part up as I go.
Oh, crap.
It should be somewhere on this island. Just find it and it'll lead you to whatever the hell took Hammerlock.
Well, I didn't mean to do that, unfortunately. I didn't mean to activate Buzzak's Rampage. But, oh well. I meant to hit tab to look at the map to show you guys how far I'd come. Yeah. So obviously, so far the mission was just like going from here all the way around, down. That's right, down, and then over here, and then back through here. And we still have to go from there. Surprise, surprise, that's where the battle is. I mean, it's kind of obvious, but
Ah, damn. You better find another way
No,
across.
and I pull your lungs out through your chest! I looked into the heart of darkness, and I ate it all!
one of my favorite lines. So apparently, this is just a side note, I am apparently, at least on YouTube, like, the biggest fan of Krieg that I can find. Because a bunch of people will do, like, a video or two with Krieg. Meanwhile, I've done, like, you know, probably a good, maybe 20 videos. Ah, crud, okay. I've probably done, like, a good, maybe, like, 20 Krieg videos. So I think I probably earned the... And I've come up with a bunch of theories for him and stuff. I think I'm either Krieg's biggest fan or I'm just obsessed. Oh, it wasn't that precious. Are you guys, like, good now? Only 38, really? I thought you'd be stronger. Sup? You guys gonna take me on?
The sting of power!
Oh, jeez, there's 20 guys over here. Trust me, there is a good reason for coming over here. It's for doing this. You'll thank me later. When you come by here to farm this area, you're going to want that section.
That looks like a big one. Inject that egg with Hammerlock scent, and the Varket should lead you right to our mustachioed friend.
So I want to know is, like, was Hammerlock really buzzed when we got to this area? Because she said Hammerlock said, so does Hammerlock just smell like his booze, or does the booze smell like Hammerlock? Either way, I have some kind of issue with that. I mean, I guess if Hammerlock was, like, already drunk when we got there,
Awesome.
that makes sense.
Just follow him to Hammerlock.
Bizarrely, the son of Crawmerax hasn't harmed me. Mayhaps it merely wants vengeance on the Vault Hunters who killed its father.
Well, the resort owners just quarantined the island, so he'll have to settle for dying at the hands of a totally new group of Vault Hunters.
Yo. Let's do this, Bloodhound. I don't know why I keep reloading. Just reloading for fun, I guess. And if you had it come up here already, you'd be like, hey, dude, check out this switch. Like, it looks right at the switch, and you're like, well, what the heck is this? Oh. It's my escape lever. And of course, you have your respawn station and your...
Crap! The conditioning wore off! Kill the Varkid! It's no good as a bloodhound anymore!
Hey, guys, remember that ledge in Crawmerax's lair?
Oh man, the ledge.
Yeah, we could shoot him from there, but he couldn't hit us. So good. So good.
Oh, pearlescence.
Now this part I'm gonna zoom in on just because I want to make this kind of obvious, in case someone's interested and curious to know why this doesn't work when they do it. That stack of iridium, there's a stack of iridium over there, which you can probably see. When you come and do this, if you pay 20 iridium, you'll get to go through the big old treasure room. If you don't pay the 20, because you didn't actually pay 20 here, the fight is essentially free. So you only get like the basic 6, actually
Hi-ho!
3 treasure
Seem not to be
chests.
sacrificed to this beast.
Could you look down below for some sort of Kreig, mayhaps? Something to lower me to the ground?
Wait, how is your foot tied to that? It's like that's not even his foot's not even tied there. It's like more just like loosely fastened around it. Pull up. Oh, here we go. I don't get how spinning this wheel summons him, but it does, I guess.
Oh, how gorgeous! Look upon the majesty of the son of Crawmerax!
You notice that he has those weird purple spots on him?
Perhaps you should deal with this beastie before you tend to me.
Those weird purple spots, those are like crit points. Obviously I don't need that because this is level 37 Crawmerax, so I can easily kill
That's
him.
my slab!
That was awesome! Wasn't that awesome, Talon? Yeah, that's a good boy.
It appears the sins of the crab-like father were quite viciously visited upon his crab-like son. Please save me when you're ready.
I'm just here for the iridium, actually.
Still restrained. Up here. Actually beginning to hurt a bit. And not in the fun way.
Oh, and I love when you play as Gage, because her response to that,
Anytime.
her response to when he says not in the fun way, is basically
Oh,
hot.
dear. Oh.
Yo, buddy, you okay? Missed you. You man, don't take that class mod.
Lovely.
It's
Thanks
terrible.
for that bit of life-savemanship. Though I must admit, being restrained in that particular way was not entirely outside the scope of things I find enjoyable.
I see. Now, the response to this is Gage is like hot, and Axon says like ew, which I think is kind of funny.
There's nothing quite like witnessing a majestic miracle of nature be blown into tiny little bits by one such as yourself.
For some reason, Krieg doesn't have a response to that. I don't get it. Anyway,
Hi-ho! For your next quest, I require...
Shut up! This is Sparky Flint, son of Captain Flint, and I have summoned 6 people you Vault Hunters have wronged. Together we will have our revenge! Now please find the first assassin somewhere on the island so that we may have our revenge.
also, unless you save and exit out, you will have to accept the mission if you want to continue on, which I think is kind of dumb. I'll do a separate video where I'll just do looting the Son of Crawmerax. I've got a good amount of work coming up though, so this will be all you get for now. Like I was gonna say, there's all of that loot room with all of its glorious red chests. There's even a couple behind the waterfall and around the corner. But if you're doing free mode, as I call it, with the story, you only get these 3 red chests, which I'm not going to get anything cool. I'm mostly doing this to see if I get a legendary to give to my Maya. I'll be working on my Maya soon. Unfortunately, there's anything awesome in there. Also, if you somehow die during the Crawmerax fight, you'll be able to pop out over there, rather than having to pay the 20 iridium again. It's kind of nice, actually. As you can see, I can pay the 20 now if I want to fight him, but I'm not going to fight him on this difficulty. It's not really worth it. So again, I'll go in at the higher difficulty and take him on, and Krieg actually can take him out really well. About a month and a half ago, I took out what was it? I took out Terramorphous using almost the exact same items and the same skill tree setup, and it was really easy. So in Privileged Pavilion, the first assassin you need to look for.
Mr. Axton, do you remember Sergeant Jarter? Because he remembers you. How you deserted your post and went AWOL. He's ready to face all you Vault Hunters. Don't keep him waiting!
Actually, I'm gonna stand right here. I want to see if this hurts me. It like scratched me. That's funny. Like the boulders exploded. I didn't get hurt. Like barely.
What the hell? He's been blown up by a remote bomb!
Confetti Man came for the party!
Look, whatever. I've got 5 more people here looking forward to killing you jackasses. My support group, Victims of Vault Hunters, booked a conference here the same weekend you did, and we're all just aching to get back at you jerkwads. Just do me a favor and find the next guy who's going to kill you, because he's not responding to my messages.
The natives are muttering something about a warrior from the sky near their village. Perhaps you should investigate.
Okay, now my question is, the other 5 people, like, were legitimately victims of the Vault Hunters. What did the sergeant have, like, other than Axton going AWOL? Like, he didn't hurt this sergeant, so I don't get why this guy doesn't like him. Oh, aren't you fancy there with your thumping? There we go. Screw. With this next section, we have to hop up here.
Her Uncle Grill certainly does. He's here to avenge his niece in the most violent way possible. So, you know, be ready for that.
Ah, yes, I've seen one of these totems before.
I have too.
You need to offer a sacrifice to get past it. I recommend a mask from one of their witch doctors. I'm sure those chaps wouldn't mind loaning you one.
Why can't I take that one? Oh, that's a different place than normal. Witch Doctor Mask. Witch Doctor Mask, hopefully a suitable sacrifice for the totem god. Bye, guys. You're not worth the experience anyway.
Can I park my my bicycle here?
Who the hell is killing all of my would-be assassins? Whatever, I got more. Go meet the next one! I'm hearing echo death reports that someone's feeling ill at the local watering hole.
Oh, and for the record, I do address the things the assassin related to Krieg in a video I made. I also address something else relating to the ending of this mission related to Krieg in my Krieg's mom or whatever the title is video. I urge you to check it out. I put a decent amount of effort into it, and I really was happy with the turnout, with how it turned out. So, if you're at all interested in my thoughts on Krieg's relationship with various female characters in this game, give it a couple minutes of your time. I think you'll find it interesting. Hi, Stereotype. You may be... I feel like if I just throw a magic missile, I'll be able to kill like all of them. I don't know if I killed all of them, or... I know I at least killed 2 of them, but it'd be kind of cool if I just nuked all of them just by tossing that out. Man, leveling people up when I'm not paying attention. Not cool, man. Not cool. Unfortunately, you can't get Oak, or Ook, whatever you can't get the highest level of the salvage upgrades.
Like this next dude. He's a siren tracker named Mordo Sophis, father of brother Steven Sophis. That dude you ganked back on Athenas. And boy, oh boy, is he just itching for vengeance. Unfortunately, the regular path is closed for repairs. You'll have to find an alternate route. Perhaps the machinery surrounding the water wheel could give you a boost.
I got ahead of myself. Like, there's a little ladder there. Anything cool in here? Pistol damage. I'm actually surprised at how close it is to the rest of the stuff. Just aggression, relics, pistol, assault rifle, and snapper. Actually, I should probably get that pistol one for gauge. Use a lot of pistols on here.
You got poisoned? What? Somebody is going around killing all the people I wanted to kill you, and that makes me very upset.
Give me that poison. I'll drink it down and become the beautiful center of a hate escalator.
Whatever, I got 3 more VOVH members, victims of Vault Hunters, still itching to kill you. Find the next one.
But yeah, so the savages you can't get what's it, Ook, which is the near raid boss level difficulty of the savages. You can get to the stage right below them though. I actually using a sniper gauge, a sniper rifle with gauge from a distance. Actually, up where the guy who died from poison was able to get one all the way up. And he wouldn't go into Mook even though he upgraded like 3 times at the stage there. So.
Named Blendo, and he wants to kill Salvador in order to avenge. Everyone. You killed his entire bandit clan, Sally. All 150 of them. Hanged? What? Who would? So angry!
Pinata time!
Whatever. 2 assassins left, but they're probably dead as hell. Next guy. He's probably friggin' dead already. He's a Hyperion scientist named Clements. He wants Krieg because you killed some dudes when you escaped or something. I don't even care at this point.
Okay, so I actually addressed Clements in my Krieg video, in my Krieg's mom video. So if you're curious to hear my thoughts on it again, please check out that video. I think it's kind of cool. Got some kind of lab table, and this guy covered in needles.
Yeah, great. Figures.
He was there for the birthing. He brought them into the metal fun palace so she could start the party.
I got one assassin left, Jagoffs. Just go find his corpse already. So yeah, I got no idea what's going on with this last guy. I think he wants Zero dead, but I didn't really understand anything he said.
Now, I don't know about you. I don't know a lot about Zero, but I personally want to play Zero just so I can do this mission as him. Because this is a fun mission.
Surprising no one, he's dead too. I swear I am gonna figure out who did this.
Modern art!
Whatever, I'm done getting chums to do my dirty work. You find me, and I'll kill you myself for what you did to my dad.
Jeez, man. So angsty.
My dad was an asshole, but that doesn't mean you had to kill him. Now die!
Come fight me, bro.
Come on back, everyone. I've just received 6 text messages over the internet, each addressed to one of you fine Vault Hunters. I imagine you'll want to hear them.
Now, Krieg actually, no, sorry, Sparky Flint actually does have a good chance to drop the tinderbox. If for some reason you don't want to farm Captain Flint, I guess because it's kind of a long walk to farm Captain Flint just for a tinderbox, you can always farm here. Because now that he's unlocked, you can easily just go. Actually, it's more of a. It's a shorter walk, though, with shorter chances of dropping the tinderbox. I'm not a big fan of it. The tinderbox is a good early game gun, but it just gets outclassed by a lot of other good fire weapons. Unless you're like also what makes the tinderbox special, other than the arcing shots, is its arguably higher flame percentage, which, by the time you get to higher levels, like, get pretty much guaranteed 50 or higher, you're going to have some really good fire weapons. So it kind of takes away the point of even getting a tinderbox. However, I've been told that Sparky Flint, name definitely intended, a pun definitely intended, he has a higher chance to drop legendaries. I farmed him a couple times and didn't get any, so I would assume that's either a lie or possibly that I just have bad luck. I don't know. Let's make our way back to Hammerlock. Finish up the business.
Yes!
It took Hammerlock that long just to get back, apparently. What's up, Hamhawk?
Oddly, these messages lead me to believe that the deaths of those 6 would-be assassins were bizarre coincidences acted upon by 6 separate allies of yours. Here, this message was addressed to you.
Salutations, Psycho Man! I'm sorry as a slice wound. Sincerely, Sammy.
Alright. Again, please watch my Krieg's mom video if you want to hear my thoughts on that. I've got a cool theory going about Dr. Samuels. Oh, there's a loot thing over here. Loot! And, I think I'm gonna check to see how far we are in time. Because depending on the time, I don't want to keep you guys too long. I might do the run through of all the loot. Not all the places you can loot. That is actually. There's a good number of places. It's not really profitable to use iridium wise, but if you have a lot of iridium that you want to get rid of, this can be a fairly decent method. Why did I pick that up? So if you are here just for the story with Krieg and his hilarious lines, I thank you for watching. If you're here to see loot stuff, thank you for joining us. And if you're here for, if you're staying for both parts, thank you very much. And legendary boss fight, that it is. Apparently Crawmerax doesn't have a great drop rate for legendaries, but apparently the treasure varkids, which I'll show all three of them, are have a somewhat higher chance to drop pearlescence. And I think that's one of the main reasons why they say, you know, pearlescence earlier. So let's see, hold on, I'm going to check this quickly. Okay, we're at the 46-minute mark. So let's go get some treasure. You're gonna need at minimum 50 iridium if you want to get all. If you want to try to get all the treasure areas. There are 3 treasure varkids, and like I mentioned earlier, a 20 iridium. 3 treasure varkids, each requiring 10, and there's the $20 entrance fee, I guess, for fighting Crawmerax. Plus Sparky Flint. I haven't had the best luck with Sparky, but you know, we'll try our luck with him, I guess. I'm actually gonna do Sparky after getting the 3 treasure varkids. Just because, you know, he's on the loop. So to use this, you place 10 iridium down. It costs 10. You activate the machine and it turns it into these needles. Well, screw you, Savage Warrior. There's no counter telling you how many you have, or how many you can have. I think you can have infinite numbers if you have enough iridium. But you only need 3. Half the time doing this isn't even cost effective, but sometimes I do find some good purples and some good blues. Let's get rolling. Oh wait, where am I going? I'm going up here. The first treasure varkid is this green one here, which you just inject a treasure syringe. And pop. We have a surprisingly small adult varkid. Should be a lot larger. I'll say hi to our buddy.
No new work at the moment, I'm afraid.
So treasure varkid, if you remember, is going to be leading us over in this area we've just been to, right about where that red glow is. In fact, exactly right where that red glow is. I'm not sure what's causing that glow. We can actually try to determine that. I am not sure. I think it just might be some kind of reflection magic. Oh, hello. I'm mostly collecting all the money first. And more iridium, cool. I'm mostly in it for the loot. The more iridium you have, the more times you can do this. Oh, and lots of iridium, cool. Cool. I must have enough to do this completely from the beginning. If I don't do Crawmerax. Which I will. I will do Crawmerax. Oh, and for the record, these trees, if you shoot them, they drop fruit, which explodes. See, those pineapple, like, fruits drop and explode. So I would be careful not to, like, get too close to those. Okay, as you can already see it, that's where the second treasure varkid, I guess you could call it egg, is. And these varkid pods do count towards pods pew pew pew. The ones you smash here.
I'm gonna swallow your throat.
Okay, well, let me try slagging him here. Come on.
Swing the axe. Drink the health.
Got this Moon and be on her way. Look at the treasure varkids leave this like path of bubbles that you can follow. I'm not sure if they're bubbles, but I'm calling them bubbles. And that second varkid's going like literally like right over there to where that second nest is. So if you already know where these things are, you can just kind of run ahead. I plan on selling most of the stuff I'm picking up. I'm mostly just picking it up for, oh, I didn't mean to pick that up. Pick up so I can get like a shield or something. Ooh, that's expensive. As you can see, I'm not getting a lot of amazing stuff. But, you know, you can get a couple good, like, you know, couple tens of thousands, I guess, to, if you, like, really need ammo, or if you find, like, that one item in the shop you need. I'm kind of annoyed that it has you backtrack, in that area, because, as you can see, when you come back over here, there's the third pod we saw from the very beginning. And this one, this is why I decided to do Sparky last. This little guy, unfortunately, flies through that village, which I don't like that he does. But you can avoid it if you choose to. It just kind of slows him down. So keep an eye on him. You stand on like the outskirts of the village. Because we're essentially going right where we got our injectors. We're going right here. Good job, little buddy. Cool looking shotgun. Alright, here's fingers crossed. And a bunch of class mod, but I can't even use the ones that I found. How sad. That was definitely not worth 30 iridium. Especially because you get probably 10 times the loot just from fighting Crawmerax, though you don't have any chances of finding legendaries, unfortunately. Oops, I slapped myself.
I can taste the iron.
Now I know Captain Flint has a chance to drop not only has a chance to drop the Thunderball fists. I don't know if Sparky Flint has that same chance, but just because I'd probably say has a probably close to probably like a 1 in 3 or 1 1/4 chance of dropping the Tinderbox. I would assume he can possibly drop the Thunderball fist as well. That hasn't been confirmed. So that's just a it's an assumption. Now, obviously, he has a good amount of damage resistance if he's not taking that much damage from like. Dropped a couple little things and ooh, a Necromancer's skin. I'll have to check that out. Oh, and that grenade thing he drops. The grenade totem pole thing he drops is kind of a weird item. It's I compare it to like a I don't know. It's kind of like a weird like Nova, but it doesn't really do damage. It's more of a like damage. It does damage over time, but not a lot. It's more, I guess, that like it also apparently has a little bit of a singularity effect, as the pulses do kind of pull you in, though mainly I think it's just like the crowd control people. Characters like Maya and Zero and even Death Trap get kind of pulled in due to their lighter weights and their more mobility. They get slowed down, and it makes it difficult for you to use your mobility against Sparky Flint. Though with a character like Krieg, who is the heaviest character in the game, or with Salvador or Axton, just because you're heavier, your model is heavier, it doesn't provide as much of an issue. I don't know why I went up there. I guess I want to just show off.
Such beautiful misery.
I was actually hoping I'd get more experience from completing those missions. As you can see, I'm getting really close to leveling up. Hopefully, with beating Crawmerax, I'll be able to level up, as I'm quite close. And that's very exciting. Yeah, the big fish. In case you're wondering, that big clownfish is literally the same model as those little clownfish, except it's just giant. There's a video of Out of Bounds. You can look them up. It shows that they're literally the same models, except that's just bigger. Oh, hello, Craboid. Die. I'm not gonna fight these savages. I just want to get going. I'm gonna go to what you guys want, and that's the crazy loot room. Am I right? You guys don't want to see me fighting things. You just want to see crazy loot. I was kind of worried that button wouldn't work right away. Was it lit up? Now, if you had left the bridge on the left down, you would have had to go over that bridge and walk all the way around. But because we have the bridge on the left down, it's actually just a really fast walk. The whole length of the walk going through the undersea tunnel, going all the way over here, is still a pretty decent length, but it's not nearly as bad as, having to do the whole mission again. This entire... I'd say this entire cycle... God, Krieg, stop breathing like a pervert. I'd say this entire cycle of going around with the Treasure Varkids and Sparky, then coming back here to fight Crawmerax is probably about... Oh, I forgot to sell my stuff. Forgot to sell the loot I picked up. It's probably equivalent of equivalent distance to the Hero's Pass, getting to the Warrior. A full cycle.
If you got the money, I'll save your gold-earned life.
A full cycle might be a little bit longer, and of course you're not spending 50 iridium at Hero's Pass, but you know you're definitely more likely to get some decent loot. Now, in case you're wondering why I didn't even bother to look at that class mod for Krieg, that's because I use a slab class mod. I can show you my gear briefly if you're interested. If not, you can just probably skip about 30 seconds ahead in advance. I use a crunch class mod. The other one was slab, I'm sorry. I use a rough rider and a resistance relic as my item set. Let's see, I've got my Heartbreaker for healing if I need it, and for the damage over time. I really need to get an Orc. This is the best I have right now. I've got an Unkempt Herald and a rocket launcher just in case I need a second wind. Krieg almost never needs second winds, but you know, sometimes stuff happens and you need a little bit of a boost. As you can see, Hammerlock is not here. We'll drop down and we'll summon Crawmerax. This is a much longer fight, obviously. In fact, I kind of hate the length of this fight, but Gearbox succeeded in making a multi-stage battle. And that's one of the many strong points of this fight, and I like that.
My axe is thirsty!
As you can see, I'm barely chipping at him, but I'm also taking next to no damage here. Luckily, I got him low enough that he's going into his first stage of healing. I would try to keep these guys alive as long as possible. That way you can try to get second winds off them. But you might want to get rid of the Varkids. As you can see, if you staying here in the near the mouth of the cave, staying near the mouth of the cave offers you the ability to dodge his novas. Unfortunately, it also does give you a little less wiggle room to work with. So I guess if you're willing to give up mobility, in exchange for protection from elemental novas, then I guess it's worth it. Rocket. Ooh, double kill. Those little craboids don't even bother me. I'm more worried about the varkets.
It's a bloody business, Bates. Yeah.
As you can see, I am safe from that nova there. I actually have tried. It is possible to hit him with a buzz axe while he does his leap. It's just difficult to aim because he moves very fast. I think that Varkid dissolvers. Luckily, he's at his last health healing, health gating, whatever you guys want to call it. Stage, so he should be a lot easier to take out now. There's also these Varkid Scorchers. Those are a pain in the butt, but they actually do drop a decent amount of money sometimes, or they'll drop a decent amount of ammo. I'm not sure what this stuff is spitting at me is. I think it's either fire or acid, I can't tell. Oh, dodge. A Moxie weapon, like the Heartbreaker, is definitely recommended for this fight. And as you'll see when I'm getting really close to the end, I'm actually going to switch my relics from my current Resistance relic to the Moxie's Endowment, because you get quite a lot of experience off of him, and it's very nice. He's hitting really low, so I actually will switch right now from my Resistance relic to a Moxie's Endowment. It gives me 8.4% additional experience, resulting in almost 5,000 experience right there. As you can see, the treasure room opens right away, and unlike earlier, those spikes are now open. Let's do a quick run through those, see what we can find. Obviously, Iridium is very welcome. Right now, I'm basically just picking up anything. Probably anything over 20,000 right now. A couple. Occasionally, savages will spawn in the area as part of Crawmerax's final stage. When he's breathing the fire acid stuff, he does have a tendency to spawn some guys. So that can be kind of annoying. And skin I already have. He tends to drop either one head. He drops either like one head or one skin per battle. Which, you know, paying 20 iridium for a skin is kind of expensive. But there are pretty decent chances of finding legendaries around here, from what I've heard. And the sheer amount of loot we'll be able to pick up later in the loot room kind of makes up for it. I did not want to pick that up. Just press drop. So where's my heartbreaker? One of my favorite weapons is actually the heartbreaker. Moxie weapons have and I have a special relationship in that I rely way too much on them, and they've become thus my favorite weapons. That's just the Jacobs I didn't want. Yeah, so as you can see, I'm picking up a decent amount of iridium and cash. Not that cash is ever something I actively go looking for, though I actually am picking, what, 90,000? Holy cow. Definitely pick that up. I basically, I basically am picking up all these items as for the money drops, though it's never required.
What a shiny soul scammer!
You may want to come back here later once you have either emptied your backpack a bit or sold some things. I find in true Vault Hunter mode, a lot of items tend to be around the 13 to 18,000 range, though nothing too impressive so far. Really? Is that oh, that's another Jacobs figures. Jacobs tend to be expensive. Ooh, nice. I like these chests. Those are good. I do apologize, by the way, if I have to cut this video short. I am running a little short on time, and I may need to end it. So if this ends abruptly, I apologize. It seems like we're only going to get one iridium out of this one, unfortunately. Where's the door? There's the door. So yeah, that was the Crawmerax fight. I certainly hope you enjoyed watching. So, if you have any questions about looting or strategy or whatever, I'm not the best guy to talk about that. But I've got a lot of experience playing Krieg now under my belt. I know I have yet to reach level 57, but I've put in a good number of hours with him, and I've put up a lot of videos. So if you want to see kind of Krieg's playstyle over the course of my campaign, please feel free to watch. And I've put up numerous videos about different theories regarding Krieg, and please take a minute and look at those as well. They all have a good amount of effort, and I take a lot of pride in my work. So thank you all for watching. Until next time, my name is Metagross Freak, and have a wonderful day. I'll see you next time. Bye. Oh wait, I did not want to do that. Sorry. Until next time, I'm Metagross Freak, and thank you for watching.